These roses under my window are not concerned whether they are better than last year's roses or whether next year's roses will be better than they. There is simply the rose. It lives for today. And that's the point.
You are in for something very, very special today. I've been to a number of these Machiya before in the past, but none so beautiful as this, I think. It's incredible what you find here. And luckily, again, we have Yi to explain and elaborate on the concept. And that's where we'll start. What was the idea for the owner when she designed this place? What does she want people to feel when they come here?
Well, she loves the beauty of the history in this house. And she also wants people to experience it, live here, stay here with these modern features that makes themselves comfortable. But however, she wants people to feel like this is a museum, not someone's house.
That's so interesting. A kind of frozen moments in time, but still with the modern design aesthetic that has gone into it. We're going to jump right in. We'll start at the entrance and we're going to take it from there. Let's go. We're starting outside because I want to imagine, if you will, that actually you had just arrived to Kyoto and it was your friend who lived here. You've come to the home and what it would be like if they were to welcome you in. What would that look like? Let's see. Let's go say hi to Yi.
Hey! Welcome to Kyoto. Right now we're in the entrance. So you will notice that we have a small door and a big door. This is because this house used to be a kimono shop. In the business hours, the big door would open, but after the business hours, small door will open to allow family members and staffs to go in and out. On my left hand, these used to be the traditional Japanese paper doors called fusuma. The fusuma doors will open so that the customers would talk to the kimono owners and choose materials. So that is the shop area. In this house, you will find a lot of antique elements. For example, this old closet.
Let's continue, shall we? Further into the home. Come on in. I got a lot of favorite rooms in this house, but I think this, for the choices they've made, may be one of my top favorites. The first thing I draw your attention to is that this would originally be where the kitchen was in the Machiya. And an old characteristic of Machiya kitchens was that to allow smoke to release from the home, they had these huge vaulted ceilings. But now that there's no longer the need for smoke coming out of your home, all that you're left with is this big, beautiful vaulted ceiling above you, which opens up the room and makes you feel really relaxed and comfortable. Next, you'd notice that to the left and to the right of me is a little upraised, whereas I'm in a sunken zone, and that's because where the original tatami was, they've taken that out. As well, like in the original part that we just came from, and they have the fusuma doors, they removed those doors as well. So they've taken every step they can to make this space feel open, comfortable, and relaxed. Now, something that's really important that it be renovated as well in these Machiya is the staircases, because people used to be smaller, and that meant that the incline was greater on these staircases, and as well the stairs were a lot shorter, and now by today's standards they're treacherous and dangerous. But it's an opportunity. That means that when you do replace them, you can do some cool things. And they've done a really cool thing here by installing not only a better, safer staircase, but incorporating into it a bookshelf. And I'm told that the owner actually will, in some cases, repair antique books. Interesting fact. Next up, we're going to move along to what I think the ladies will especially appreciate in the home, and it's just over there.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I think most women like mirrors. Look at these flashing lights. These lights makes you look more beautiful in the mirror. And these frames are from the original of the house. And this countertop and basin, the color matches that frame. I think the basin is made of copper. I want to describe this atmosphere as like warm, comfortable candlelit. However, When we come to this bathroom, the atmosphere changed completely. It's cool, smooth, make me think of water. Look at this cool glass. What is behind this glass is a spacious rain shower. And here is the thing that I love the most of this house. I'll show you.
This just so happens to be one of my favorite places to go in Machiya as well. And with this garden that we have here, it's kind of unique for a couple reasons. Number one would be that they actually have a bath here as though you were staying at an onsen, and that would allow you to sit in the bath, enjoy the view of the garden through all the changing seasons. Something I've never actually seen before when I've come to one of these. And then the other, most significant for me anyways, is that they've got this beautiful big tree here as well. And I've never ever seen that in a garden. You have to remember that we're in the inner city right now, and so to have something that large is a little bit unusual, and a great effort has been made to build around it and make it a part of this home here. So I love this tree, I love this bathtub, and it's something I've never ever seen before, making this a very, very unique spot in the house.
I like the tatami in this room. It's unique, black. I like it because it matches the whole tone of the house. What I also like is this big glass window. It's 不是吗? It used to be opaque, but now it's fully transparent so that you can enjoy the view of the beautiful garden without being disturbed by mosquitoes in summertime or the cold weather in the wintertime. This speaker is called Nenling, which means tree rings. It's made of Japanese cedar, so each one of them is slightly different because it's nature. The color of this speaker will change when time passes by. It will become darker like caramel, and also the sound will become deeper too. And talking about sound, it goes very well with Japanese instrument and also nature sound. And this is placed in this living room where the kitchen used to be, with the high ceilings which also connected to the rooms upstairs. When you play it, you can feel the anchor in the house, and with the music, it kind of tied all the room together. We're in the kitchen. This used to be the kimono shop. One side of this room is facing the street. It has special wooden strips, which is called koshi in Japanese, and that's how people recognize what kind of shop it is from the street.
Not only that, it doesn't open up that you would be able to enter from it. When you open the window or sliding door, you can see out, and you would then be able to have some interaction with people who are on the street. Not that they could come in, but creating once again this interesting border between public and private. Final bonus note here, they have some Iporo tea, and if you know anything about tea, I absolutely love it. It is a 300-year-old tea shop that's not very far from here, so if you were a tea lover, this is absolutely a place that you would want to come visit. The flavors are amazing. Here we are in the master bedroom. So first of all, it actually has a bed. This is a king-size bed that they've furnished it with here, and that's a little unique. Often you only see futons when you go to Machiya, so I like that a lot. And then we have a nice big rectangular window here that looks out onto the garden, so just like you would if you sat down there, you can enjoy the changing of the seasons up here in the master bedroom and get a very nice view of the massive tree they have out there. They've also installed these very low profile, sleek air conditioners that I've never seen before, which are black and match the tone of the home. And then behind me here, we'll toss it up on the screen, there's these cool Edison light bulbs I've usually only seen as a globe, but these are these elongated, almost teardrop-like style that they have, which is cool. And finally, there's two more things. They have a hidden bathroom, and then as well, this room is open and you can see down to the living room below, and there's kind of an interconnected feeling everywhere in the house. It doesn't matter which room you're in.
I'm in the tatami room in the second floor. For the tatami, when you have futon here, it's a bedroom. Without futon, it can be a meeting room, it can be a tea ceremony room, or even a meditation room. And look at this window. This is called mushiro. It is a typical old Machiya window. And with this window, that's how people have natural light and natural air in the house. Well, in this house, I can feel the connection with people who lived here maybe like 100 years ago. I can feel, kind of imagine how this owner of the house talked to their guests and try kimonos, and also back in this house, how they enjoy their family life with this beautiful garden. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, the capacity that these places have to really transport you back is more than just lip service. You really do feel it here, and it is something very special. And of the many that I've now seen, this one particularly does stand out. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We hope that you enjoyed the tour. Yi and I will be bringing you many more, so if this is something that you enjoy, please do subscribe. And let us know in the comments section down below if you had a favorite part of the home. Mine, of course, was the garden. Perhaps yours would be the big rain shower, something like that. But nevertheless, thank you again, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.